and you're not.
Work your hips up, down, up, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. Baby, 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 and you're not.
Gonna find my potty, keep my sphincter tight, cause I think I got the cyclist for a parasite. My wife's been helping me to eat things right, but I've had explosive diarrhea since last night. Hey, they said that they had traced the parasite to Taylor Farms. Today, I heard that that was actually a false alarm. Now I have completely lost my appetite, and we still don't know the source of the parasite. Every time I see a salad, I am filled with pride. Is it gonna make me poop my pants? It might. Diarrhea fright. Lettuce parasite. Lettuce parasite.
Name one thing black people cannot do that a white person can.
How about claim that you was Kangs and that you invented everything, but then not be able to explain how a few thousand Europeans conquered your entire continent? They probably traded the whole thing for a bucket of fried chicken and a pack of menthols. Or maybe the Europeans just told all the African men they were going to be fathers and they ran away.
I see our on-screen mic count fall. How will we answer the call of doing a show just me and you? You make those low blows that she finds overly offensive in her eyes. She's not here to facepalm when you do. No, she's not through with us. She had to travel in the sky, now we're less numerous. We're down one uterus. Just a couple of old guys, just the two of us, John and I guess we'll have to tug our balls and hope our viewer count don't fall. But if it does, it's because of you, John. And if your ranting bullshit comes, this show won't see the morning sun. I'm not taking no shit from you. Just be gratuitous. No need to yell and throw your mic, that just might ruin us.
Just the two of us.
We'll just have to adjust. Figure out how to fill all the time with just the two of us, John and I. Hey everybody. Hey, good to see you. All right. Yeah, we'll be going live here in just a second. Hey, what's up, Dino? Sparky Toaster, good to see you. What the hell's Patriot Nick? That sucker's always like 10 minutes late. Pellerito won't be here for like 30 minutes and then he'll be like, oh, I just got the notification. I don't think Lisa will be here tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Wonder if Kate's gonna jump in the chat. All right, everybody, hang tight. We'll be going live in just a second. Thank you for being here. Sure to tip your bartenders and waitresses.
Remember, 90% of all medicines sound like really cool wizard names. Until we meet again.
Here goes nothing.
You think your stupid little podcast is going to change the world like hell it is?
Let's go! I'm going to start a podcast that has no focus, and it'll take up an inordinate amount of time.
Boomer Bunker Prime Time. Duchess quit, so I'm in this shit, paying for the co-host experience tonight. I am Boomer Bob, making noises off camera, the Duke of Drops, producer Mike, and taking my proverbial money like a Jewish banker, John Jamingo.
That's right. He is the Duke of Drops.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Arena Central, man. Take your order, please.
Yeah, I want.
You want Bill sperm with that?
Oh, I almost talked over the fucking gag. Want whale sperm with that? No. Love the Descendants. Good stuff.
Oh, Bob, I'll tell you. I was working with Bob this afternoon on his stuff. It was just like old times. I don't have any hair left. That's why I have a hat on. I don't have any more hair left. But glad to have you here. This should be fun tonight, and I'm sure we have Duchess and everybody's watching, so that should be a lot of fun. And I was just wondering, Bob, if you wouldn't mind, do you want to read the call to action since Duchess isn't here?
First of all, thank you for having me. Okay, so call to action, right? Where is that again? Oh, yeah, there it is. Follow us on social media and become part of the chaos. You know, because we're crazy here at the Boomer Bunker. Drop us a voice message anytime at theboomerbunker.com/voicemail. Text or call us directly at 856-477-1935. We want to hear your rants, reactions, hot takes, and conspiracy theories, even though last week John says he's getting tired of voicemails.
That's all I said.
I'm sorry. Jump into our Discord and connect with fellow bunker dwellers during and after the show. Go to boomerbunker.com/Discord. All our social links. What?
Spit it out, Bob. Come on, big guy. Bring it on.
All our social links you need. I mean, all the social links you need. Come on. That's not even a sentence. All the social links you need are waiting at Boomer Bunker. But that's not a sentence.
Or social links. Or, okay. I see your point.
All right. Mm-hmm. I win 1-0. So love the show and want to keep the bunker running? Support us at boomerbunker.com/support and throw a few bucks into the kitty. Money us.
Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Nope, that's not it.
Nope.
Where?
You mean to do that again?
Locked. No, you know what? It's locked up. I can't do anything. I can't touch anything. I can only do this. I can only do the audio.
Money us.
Yeah. There it is.
What
Money
is
us.
going on here? Where?
Money them.
All right, doesn't matter. See,
Money us.
Every once in a while, this thing locks up on the side here. People can't see, but I can't scroll, so I'm screwed. So it's locked up. There we go. Yeah, Duchess, you still have a job. All right, Bob. What do you want to talk about as far as you had a fever dream? And
yeah, I woke up from a carb nap yesterday, and I don't know, I just grabbed my phone and just started typing ideas because that's what I do. So I was thinking exit strategy. We could create a podcaster union where we protect other podcasters for a fee, of course.
Protect them from what?
Well, we make sure. What do you mean protect them from what?
Yeah, what if podcasters need protection from?
It could be the local 404 of the International Brotherhood of People talking into Shure microphones.
Oh, so you want to protect them from the trolls, or do you want to protect them from other podcasters?
From unfair podcast practices of all sorts. Yes, mandatory 15-minute vape breaks over time after the third mention of Joe Rogan. Emotional support producer, like Mike here in the background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
One free apology video per contract. Hazard pay.
I'm getting ready for a joke. Are you ready?
Here it comes. Hazard pay if you have to interview flat earthers. And podcasting therapy will be included one session with one of the living and active cast members of the Rubberneckers.
Oh,
you can get therapy from one of us.
Okay. How many are dead? None of them are dead yet. Oh,
I said active.
Okay.
There is one dead and one's as said to
on the
me.
drain?
Yeah, because I haven't heard out of the guy in a long time. What about a podcast warranty?
I don't miss Bob in the slightest.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna enjoy this show. Does he keep typing that, or is that the same one?
No, I fucking bumped my keyboard and somehow,
sorry.
Somehow my arm smashed the macro to bring that fucking back up. Don't ask me
Good
how
job,
that
Bob.
Okay.
What?
No, I mean, remember back in the day when everybody wanted to be in a what was that called? A network. We always wanted to be in a network. There was the Red Circle Network, and then there was there was a bunch of networks out there, and everybody's like, oh, we're going to be in a network. We're going to promote each other's show, and then we're going to get all this audience, and it didn't do dick. I think I was in like Brand X was in like 3 different networks, and they all crashed.
Well, weren't you in one with Doug and Anthony, who's right? Because they were in the one with, what was his name? Seamus, Patty C. Cup.
Oh, no, I wasn't in that one. Okay. I was in one with the guy from North Carolina that I can't even remember his name now. Oh. And three is comedy was in it with us, and he was out of North Carolina. Nicest guy. I can't remember his name. He hasn't podcast. Everybody podcasted like in like 2014, 26 to 2018. That was a big podcasting boom. And then again, it started when COVID. And then people realized, you know what? This fucking shit is a lot of work and money. So they're like, you know what? I'd rather go fishing. So they stopped podcasting. But I don't know. First of all, podcasters are cheap. They won't pay dues. So that's not going to work. They want everything for free. And they want it to work flawlessly.
Now, wait a minute. You have made a substantial amount of money in the business, have you not, over the years?
As an editor, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, but see now,
AI's taking over that
there's
obviously money on the tree to grab.
Yeah, that's not how that works. The thing is that podcasters are learning how to do more with less, especially with AI. Right now, there's all kinds of things that'll edit your podcast, not well, but it'll edit your podcast, and it'll slap a intro and outro on it, and you can throw it out there. It won't sound as good as if someone that knew how to edit would do it, but it's okay. So
does AI understand LUFs?
I don't know that. Yeah, of course it does, because that's what I use. I use that on this show. I use something that basically processes the audio. And yes, it does know how to do all that. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yes.
Would we have to include like a pension plan, like a podcaster pension plan? Like if you're after 30 years or 30 million downloads.
Right. You'd have to have medical and dental. And then,
well, that don't pay nothing anyway. So we'd be good. We'd be fucking raking it in.
And an eyeglass plant, for, glasses, you would need that. Yeah. It's not as easy as you think. And then most people come in here just to bully you. Most shows, a lot of shows, people come in just to bully you.
Not your listeners. Your listeners are
not mine.
Cool.
No, not at all. Pff, that's why I stopped looking at the chat. I'm just kidding. But
damn,
it's a fucking podcast. Suck my dick.
Sparky says sell Boomer Bunker Duchess dolls. Okay, all right. Yeah. I like where you're thinking.
But then this person said,
"What do you mean anal?"
Bob, I would love to have a Bob doll for when he's not home.
I did not pay her to say that.
I'm sure you didn't.
I mean, I'll have to after the show is over.
We can get you a Bob doll. I'm sure we can make that happen. Do you want a life size one, or do you just want like a small one that you could just squeeze and hug?
I can already tell you she's going to want one that doesn't speak.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm annoying.
I get that.
Because you can't fucking tell.
Mm-hmm.
Get your shit together, Bob.
The only thing that I think that would be, it would be like a podcast doctor or a podcast emergency room, where if something's fucked up, you come in and you're like, my shit's all fucked up. Help! I got an interview in half an hour. Can you help me fix my shit? And then you're like, okay, you take the vitals. What kind, Mac or Windows? What's your microphone? What kind of mixer do you have? Audio interface?
That's why you need podcaster compensation, kind of like workers' comp. It's, I threw my back out climbing under my desk, connecting some cables.
Mm-hmm. I haven't touched anything, but now all of a sudden I have an echo. That kind of shit.
I was adjusting all my Funko Pops, arranging them by, alphabetical order, and I tore out my back.
You should. You should absolutely do that. Hey, I saw this and I said, this makes so much sense. Do you know who? I can't think of her name now. And then her last name is Montoya. What's her first name? Rose Montoya. She is a dude woman, and a while back she went and got snipped because it's not people with vaginas shouldn't just have.
So wait a minute. This is a dude now presenting as a chick, and she went in for a vase.
Yeah, here she is. I'll let her explain.
Okay.
Oh, how about that? I have to hit the button to do that. I didn't realize that. Okay, here we go.
I just had a vasectomy, and yes, I am a transgender woman. Let's talk about it. Just finished my vasectomy. That was so quick and easy. I honestly sweated and was in way more pain when I've had laser hair removal or electrolysis than that. I'm shocked at how easy it was. The procedure was really easy. It was fast. It took about 10 minutes total with just local anesthesia, meaning I was awake the whole time. They offered me laughing gas, but I didn't need it. I was fine without it. Birth control has almost always been treated like one person's job, usually the person with the uterus. And I don't think that's fair, and I don't think it's even smart, especially now that Roe is gone and abortion access is being ripped away state by state, and trans healthcare is under attack right alongside it. And I don't really want a biological child, especially not right now, and most of my partners, especially in recent years, have had uteruses. So
he's a straight guy with bolt-on cans, right?
So what's the market for a chick with a dick with other chicks who's looking for a chick with a dick? Like what is the market there?
I'm shocked. Like, that's the same thing. It's if you're a lesbian and you're attracted to the female form, is that a plus that she has a cock? Because that way you don't have to put a strap on? I mean, is that a positive?
Will the three ladies in the chat comment on whether or not they would be attracted to a beautiful woman with a nice dick?
I mean, whoops, that's a bad look. But I mean, she's not a. No, I mean, she passes for a woman. I'm trying to get a look where she doesn't look like.
Oh, I'd be fooled than the big mic downstairs.
Right, when you get a handful of testicles, so that would be tough.
So the Peanut Gallery speaking here. That's a big no. Thanks for me from my littlest groupie. Duchess says no.
No thanks.
And then Bud says there's a huge market in Bangkok.
Right. But that's for Asians. I don't know. I remember she was also the one that went to the Pride Parade at the White House. Not parade, but like a celebration at the White House, and took her top off, and she was walking around with her fake bolt-on cans out, and everybody was
this
having
under
a fit.
Biden?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know of one that happened under Trump, so I was asking.
No, that would never happen under Trump.
I didn't know if they went in the White House and did it there, or if they were just out front, as they do.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I was shocked. I mean, hey, bully for him to get, a vasectomy. This way he doesn't get a woman pregnant. And then again, with all that estrogen, what kind of kid are you going to have? Isn't that weird? His cans, John, his cans. I'm sorry, did I say her? It's very confusing. I'm not going to lie. It's extremely confusing.
Oh, I'd have been fooled, if I was on like beer 9 and shot 3, I'd be like, look at them puckers,
Yeah.
But then I go into the bathroom and she's next to me at the.
Got a dick.
Yeah.
And she's next to me at the fucking urinal. I'm like,
whether dress hiked up, peeing in the urinal. Yeah, that's no good.
She has a bigger dick than mine.
Yeah, that's a little tough. But, the black population, they are now moving into white areas. And, boy, I'll tell you what, I am really having problems.
I have a video, too, that's going to go great with this particular segment.
All right, which one? The one with the trans people?
It's one I got like right before the show that is somebody here locally.
Oh.
They got new exhaust put on their car.
Oh, okay.
So when you're ready for me to present, just let me know and I'll be happy to
So
share it.
here's a black woman that grew up in a black neighborhood, and then she moved into a white neighborhood. You think
Now,
she'd be
y'all
upset?
know I've been talking about leaving the East Coast, which I did, and now I'm over here on the West Coast. And I'm going to tell you what's crazy. Hardly no black people over here. There's only 2 black people in my whole development, and I've only seen 1 black person, and that he works at Publix. I'm in a 99% white town, white community, and it's quiet, it's clean, it's peaceful, ain't no damn interruptions, disturbances, or discrepancies. Why in the hell can't we be like that in the black damn neighborhood? It's a damn shame we have to move to the other side of the world just to get and be and live the way life was meant to damn be. And that's sad. And I've never lived around white people before, and I got to actually say, it's very pleasurable. Message.
So I would say that there's one word that will tell you why the black people can't be that way. It starts with an N and ends with an R. Hard R, that is.
She looks like the shit emoji.
Yeah. Bob, you don't have any comment on that?
Just, I mean, we've known this. I mean, there's been bits done by, fucking Chris Rock and others that are like, black people hate N-words, that whole bit. And I don't think anybody. What was that? Did I stutter
No,
or something?
I think the cat walked on Mike's keyboard.
He called for black up. There we go.
Here we go.
I got your back, Mike. So this is a video that I affectionately named the Huntsville Negro.
Oh, geez.
She at the exhaust shop. If y'all in the Huntsville area, man, come for with my boy work for exhaust.
You've got you've got audio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't understand a word. I didn't understand a word he said.
Thank you. Let's do that again. It's short.
She at the exhaust shop.
Exhaust shop.
In the Huntsville area, man, come for with my boy work for exhaust.
I've had many exhausts put on there, like like you're driving, your muffler just falls off. I turn around, go get it, take it, go to him. He's fucking amazing and cheap. But so that's where he's at. Worth exhaust. It's not a good part of town. Right there is the red there, Enchantices. That's an adult toy store. So anyway.
Oh.
All right, so we back part 2 of the Tahoe, picking up from work. Just got the exhaust done. I ain't even crank it up yet, so y'all gonna hear it for the
ain't even crunk it up yet.
first time right along with me. Let's see how she sounds.
Oh my!
Did you see that seat?
Oh my!
He's worried about his exhaust right now.
Well, that I can understand that, but my!
How many miles do you guess is on this thing? I mean, we don't. There's no way to know, but I'm gonna guess 400,000.
First of all, if you're listening to this, he opened up the door, and it looked like an alligator took a bite out of the seat. I've never seen a seat destroyed like what destroys a seat like that? How does that happen?
Somebody on EBT that's 500 pounds getting in and out of it.
Bob, I'm a fat motherfucker, and I get in and out of a vehicle. I've never done that to a seat. I've never ripped a cover like that off the seat.
I mean, this is probably like a 2008,
probably
Tahoe or something or whatever.
Yeah, she sounds.
I gotta start it up. Hold on.
Does sound good.
Oh no!
Look at that back bumper, dude. They just painted the whole color. Did they paint that in their backyard?
It's Newport green.
It is.
I painted the bumper Newport green.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
She back sounding right. Let's do it.
That's that is the Huntsville Negro. Everybody, nice fella, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the way you talk. I'm not 100% sure. But oof. We have to pour one out, Bob, for John C. Dvorak. 80 years old, passed away on Monday, one of the pioneers of podcasting. I wanted to listen to the show today, but everything happened as usual. Everything happens at 2:00 on a Thursday for me, so I haven't got a chance to listen to it yet. But I did clock in on a few parts. I saw his wife Mimi was in there talking. So, and it was you who got me hooked on the No Agenda show because I never even heard of it before I started talking to you.
Yeah.
And then this show right here was basically a No Agenda knockoff when we started.
Well, partly. I mean, they're known for deconstructing the media. So anything that, clips of the media, they'll break it down and be like, this is bullshit and this is why. And they usually back it up pretty well. It's a very well-run show by Adam Curry from MTV fame. He was a VJ back in the day. He ran Headbangers Ball and other things on that show. And he basically got fucked there at the end and had to move on and do other things. He invented podcasting. So
what he did was so an RSS feed was already there. So an RSS feed is basically like if you were when people were into blogs, when blogs were a big thing, that's an RSS feed. It's like a reader. So what he said is, hey, you know what? Why don't we attach a MP3 file to this? And then this way you can listen to it like a radio show. So that's what he did. That's how he started podcasting. Now, in 2006, when Howard Stern left terrestrial radio and went to Sirius, I bought a Sirius radio. Adam Curry was on there, and it was called the Adam Curry Podcast Show. And he's on there, and then what he was doing was he was playing chunks of other podcasts. And I didn't understand what a podcast was back then. No one did. So I'm sitting there listening. In one part, there's a brother and sister talking about something, and then there was another part where another 2-3 people were talking. I couldn't get the gist of it. So I was like, "What? This is fucking horrible. I don't even know what we're doing here." Like I couldn't get a hold of the concept of what it was, if it was a podcast. So I guess that was in 2007, 2008. And then by 2012, I figured out, hey, you know what? I think I can do this. So that's when I started. But he passed away Monday. I mean, he had that heart attack. Well, he had a heart attack in the hospital. They did a bypass surgery on him. He was recovering. And then Monday night, he was sitting with his wife watching TV. And just his heart stopped. I guess that's a good way to go.
Fuck him, he's dead. Who cares?
God, perfect. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad more for Adam Curry because now he has to pick somebody to kind of take John's spot, and that's very difficult. And I don't know that Mimi, John's wife, is going to be. She's very good at it. I've heard her while John was having his heart thing taken care of, and in the weeks after, she took over for him in that spot and was very good. She's got a great voice, very knowledgeable, excellent to talk to. But I don't know that she's going to want to take the job twice a week.
Why not? I
don't know that she'll pull the money. And of course, there's other guys involved with the show, with with their live stream who produce, who are just itching to fucking jump into that spot. But I don't know that Adam wants to do it.
Who do you okay, again, I don't know all the players who would want to do that, but who do you think that could jump into that spot with and take over that spot with him?
I can't remember everybody's name. The guy who does the rock and roll show before,
Darren
O'Neill.
Darren O'Neill?
Yeah. He's Mr., pumping wattage into your cottage, putting the bass into your face. He's that guy.
Right. That's why I don't think it would work, because I think you need somebody that's stable, grounded. He needs a curmudgeon. That's what John was, the curmudgeon in the show.
I don't think I could listen to Darren, as good as he is, and I've listened to his podcasts. I don't think I could listen to him with Adam because he's so radio. Everything he says is like, all right, yeah, coming up next, we got, and it's like,
do you think he could calm
down?
He might be able to calm that down. Not everybody has to be on, not everybody talks like that.
So I listened to about the first half of the episode that they put out the day before John passed away, which would be July 19th. And John was very slow to respond. And I noticed that in the last couple of months, anytime that Adam would kind of throw it to him and look for a response, there's a huge gap. Like kind of like when you would throw something to me and I'd be like, blink, blink.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's where you were going to go there. But yeah, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, but I'm just an idiot. John would normally be right on it, but after his heart problem, real slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Bob's motor is powered by blinking.
But
blinker fluid.
Yeah. They say the podcast is going on. I guess it is, for the simple fact that
they have 800,000 downloads per episode.
Right. And how much money do you think that they take in per episode? $1,000
minimum
episode?
Minimum $5,000 with all the sustaining donos and all that kind of stuff. Minimum $5,000 per episode.
All right, so they're making the two of them. Well, I'm sure they pay
$10,000 a week.
So they take $10,000 a week. So that's going to, and can they sustain that? I don't know that. It's going to be interesting. I hate to see the show go away.
I don't know how many people would give them money based on John C. Dvorak. While I think he was a excellent brick in the foundation of that show, I don't know that especially the last year, mostly of what he did was he bitched about there not being enough donations.
That happened once COVID was over and everybody went back to work. And then here's the other thing too. There's a big, I don't know what you would call it, a contingent of people that are very upset with Israel, and they were not bashing Israel well enough to their liking. So once you don't bash Israel enough, then people go on their way. I've noticed that, to me, when I see people, I mean, I used to be a big fan of Megyn Kelly. I can't even listen to her show anymore. It's ridiculous. I was a huge fan of Tucker Carlson. I can't listen to him anymore.
No.
So it's just when I listen to him, I'm like, you are not an idiot. So you must be a liar. That's how I feel. So Google says this set, okay, hold on. Let me try this again. This setup is giving Jamingo the angel and Bob the devil on my shoulders. I'm the angel?
I would like more.
How am I the angel? People are upset. You don't think people are upset with Israel?
Jeez. Yeah, since when?
Where's what's his name? Where's Craig when you need him? Where's he at? Because he's the one that sends me stuff. Now listen, I got to be honest with you. Some stuff I see and I got to hold on. I'm going to go off on a tangent here. Let me ask you, Bob, what do you think happened with the death of Charlie Kirk? Do you think it's just one lone gunman that did this? Or do you think this was a conspiracy where people were involved to have him killed?
Blink, blink. I'm going to go with, I don't know, because I wasn't there. And I don't put it past our government or the powers that be in this fucking world to do something fucked up like that. But I don't know. I'm not going to lean into any of it. The guy's no longer here. He could be alive hanging out with fucking Tupac and Elvis for all I know. But I don't know.
Oh, no. I saw him. He got shot in the neck. I never saw so much blood come out of a human being in my entire life.
I saw it too.
Here's what I think. I believe that he was moving too many people. He was too influential. Same thing with Trump. They need to control the population. Now you're saying, who's they? The shadow government. What? Yes, I'll put my tinfoil hat on. I believe there's a government behind this government. That's why you're never going to see the Epstein files. You guys can cry about it all. You're never going to see them. Trump's like, yeah, I'll show them to you. And then I'll show you, we'll talk about the UFOs. I'll tell you who killed Kennedy. I'll tell you who killed Martin Luther King. And then he got into office and they sat him down and they said, we'll kill your family in front of you. So you keep your mouth shut and you do what you're told.
Where's the tinfoil for my hat?
Exactly. And the thing with Charlie was that he was moving people to the Republican side, and they don't want that. Who's they? The shadow government. So, and then I watch video of the incident, and once he gets shot, you see people that are supposedly in his inner circle. And to me, I don't see them acting like what you would act like if someone, a friend of yours or a coworker or something gets shot. I don't see them acting like how you would act if you watched your coworker or a friend got shot and you didn't know it was a shock. I see them.
I didn't catch the guy's name. Well, I did catch it, but it went in one ear and out the fucking other because that's what I do. There's another guy. He's like mentioned in the Epstein files like so many times it's not even fucking hilarious. That somehow very tied to Epstein, but he wound up dead too. So now there's 3 guys who wound up dead. That were all about the Epstein thing. That one car accident type things. So that's just another player. I'm not saying that it's a conspiracy that this guy died, but it's all around us. All this stuff. Just did maybe Charlie Kirk's death was faked? Maybe it was his microphone and it popped up in his neck. Just there's so many different angles of how this could be fake, and none of them are necessarily believable, but yet they're kind of believable.
So when I watch the videos, because again, like 9/11 and like when Trump got shot, there was angles, there was all kinds of people taking video at the time. So you get angles from behind, angles from the side, angles from the front, angles from both sides. And you can see things that happen that doesn't look like, when I first saw it, I thought he was wearing a bulletproof vest and the bullet hit the vest and bounced up into his neck. I thought that's what happened, but he wasn't wearing a vest. And then I thought, so then when they said he's got a microphone and the microphone went off and went into his neck, I'm like, geez, you know what? I can't say no.
Well, the one thing that I didn't see, and maybe I just missed it, but was when the dude got down off the roof, I didn't see a gun. So,
well, he had a bag and he dropped the bag. So we don't know if he took it apart. We don't know what he did.
Yeah.
Then right before the shot goes off, it looks like these guys are giving fucking signals like a first or third base coach on baseball. It looks like they're giving signals. Now, who are they giving signals to? That's number 2. And one of the guys that was like in his inner circle, when he got shot, he had his phone up to his ear and walked behind the tent. He didn't even go to Charlie. He just went behind the tent.
Right.
That would never happen. I mean, Jesus Christ.
There's also conspiracy theories about whenever, Trump got shot in the ear, about that being faked. So,
Okay. So, but I when you see things with me, I believe my eyes. So when I see shit with my own eyes, I question it. So to me, there's a lot of questions going on. There's I need answers. I need answers from the guy that once he got shot, he was on the phone, and instead of running towards Charlie, he just turned around and had the phone to his ear and was walking behind the tent. What the fuck is that?
There's that airplane too. So.
Well, I don't know anything about an airplane. I'm just looking about what's going on in the, what happened right before and right after he was shot. So, well, you know me, I love a good conspiracy theory. All right. Right now in New Jersey, it's a hotbed of there's all kinds of shit going on with, first of all, the ICE and the Delaney Detention Center. And now they've got their tit in a ringer over this voter fraud thing. And I got to be honest with you, we've been screaming about this, where they were giving illegals driver's license and allowing them to register to vote. And right now, they estimate that there's 900,000 illegals in the state of New Jersey with a population of 9 million people, which means 10% of the state is illegal. So I'm going to play a video, try to play a video, where Mikey Sherrill, I guess it has to be.
In June of 2023,
Stop.
nearly.
Let me get it right. Here it is.
In June of 2023,
Nearly 3 years before I became governor, a serious software error in New Jersey's motor vehicle system led to the improper voter registration of what we believe to be roughly 6,600 people in our state. When New Jerseyans applied for a driver's license or identification at the MVC, they were asked if they wanted to register to vote. In the case of this error, some individuals indicated that they weren't citizens and weren't eligible to vote, but the software registered them anyway.
Okay.
That damn software.
Right. Now, Bob, right now, this would be a time where I can't do it. I cannot. Mike, I need a favor. Mike, I need you to hit the Trump tweet intro. Who's going to read this?
You broke your shit.
I did.
You read it.
Yeah, one second.
Look, how about this? We'll read it together in tandem.
No.
Pussy.
No, I'm not doing that.
All right,
we'll do it to the tune.
It's time for Trump. Tweets read by Kate. Will Trump be happy or irate? Will it make us laugh or will it be a groaner? Either way, Sparky Toaster will have a raging boner. Have a raging boner.
35,152 is the new number just released by Homeland Security of non-citizens registered to vote in New Jersey. These are just the ones that got caught. The real number will prove to be many times this amount. They are all Democrats. Republicans, get smart and straighten out our crooked elections. Pass the SAVE Act. Mike, hit the ending thing. Mike.
Trump tweet by Kate. Was it fire or just fake? The chat will set it straight. Trump tweet by Kate. That was a Trump tweet read by Kate. Did she Jamingo or was it great? Now the chat decides her fate. That was a Trump tweet read by Kate.
All right. I'm already getting shit. I didn't think I did that bad.
I had to play that intro. So
Did you have to play it with your guitar? Look at Bob showing off over there. So what's going on is the side of StreamYard here is locked up and I can't get to anything. I can't do my job. It sucks. And the only way to do this is to come out and come back. I wonder if that would work.
Why? Why?
Never mind.
It does work. I've had it refresh during the podcast. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. Whoops. Get rid of her. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. You know what it is? It's the curse of the Duchess. Every time Duchess leaves and we have a show, all kinds of shit breaks loose. Like nothing works. Whose phone's going off? Is that mine? All right.
It's just background music while you fucking meander.
Already fucking time, sweetheart.
Don't do that. I can't. It sounds like somebody's phone's going off. All right. You fucking guy. I swear to God. Here we go. Here's Governor Beaverteeth talking about the elections.
Tell the truth. I mean, the chances of voter fraud, and this is true, uncovering voter fraud is less than the chances you'd get hit by lightning. And I don't say that with any sort of amount of humor. We lost a lifeguard a couple of weeks ago in Berkeley Township, struck by lightning. It just isn't, it barely exists in terms of voter fraud. Now, does that mean that there aren't situations that come up that our folks deal with? Yes, but it's a de minimis frequency. It just doesn't happen. Our elections are safe and secure, and we're going to make sure we keep them that way.
You're a fucking moron.
What in the Pepe Le Pew fuck is going on with his haircut?
Well, I don't know. I guess someone said to grow out your hair and try to make it look like the kids today, where it doesn't look like it has a style, the no style. So here's what New Jersey does. anybody can go to motor vehicle and get an ID or a driver's license. And when you go, you need like 7 points or 9 points. You got to have a driver's license. You got to have a birth certificate. You've got to have or a passport. And then you need some kind of bill, like a cable bill or an electric bill with your address on it. So they do all that. Now, how in the hell did somebody as an illegal get a driver's license and then get asked to vote? So, of course, the helicopter pilot, or what they call here in New Jersey, the Jagaloon governor, Mikey Shirley, she's trying to blame it on the software company. And the software company is not having any parts of it. So here is the response from the software company.
As you know, last night, the New Jersey governor admitted that 6,600 illegal aliens had made it onto New Jersey's voter rolls. At least that number, it could be a lot larger. And 400 of them actually cast a vote. That is the largest number of foreigners ever to vote in any collection of an election in American history. When we told you that last night, the governor said, not our fault. It was a software glitch. No big deal. Well, overnight, we reached out to the software company that runs New Jersey's system. And you know what they said? There's no software glitch at all. The state of New Jersey knew they were putting non-citizens, i.e. foreigners, onto the voter rolls. It is the state's responsibility to determine who is eligible to vote and who's not. The software had it marked right. That is a major contradiction. And just a little while ago, the Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights in the U.S. Justice Department, Harmeet Dillon, announced that there is an investigation of New Jersey now into whether they knowingly were allowing non-citizens to vote and to get on the voter rolls. Remember, a week ago, she sent a letter out saying, if you let non-citizens vote knowingly, you're in trouble. Well, now the vendor's comments raise the very strong possibility that one of the blue states in America may have acceded to allowing non-citizens to vote. We're going to keep a close eye on that. Hope to get Harmeet Dillon on the show the next couple of days to describe what is going on. But that is a big thing, as you know.
So I got to tell you, here's my issue. They knew this was all going on. They absolutely knew this was going on, and they didn't think they were going to be able to get caught. And now they're caught, and now they're scrambling.
Well, you know, just like Bud said here, I don't know, John Wayne Gacy, I know who that is, but anyway, said it was closer to 33,000 illegals at least. So
yeah, that's what
you know that
Trump's
their number,
doing.
like where there's smoke, there's fire.
Trump said 35,152 is the newest released number by Homeland Security. And that's just the ones that got caught. That's the ones that got caught. So, so again, whenever you go to MS Now or CNN or any of these fucking liberal places, what do they say? There's no evidence. Well, there's no evidence. Well, of course there's no fucking evidence if you never look for any evidence. You know, if you don't look for evidence, you'll never find any evidence, and then you can say there's no evidence. So that fucking shill, I can't stand her. Amy Phillips over on CNN, she's there, and she's trying to give away with the there's no evidence.
What's your definition of widespread, by the way? Is it 1%? Is it 2%?
I don't know, more than 100? I think it's a big problem. What's yours?
What's your tolerance for this?
Hold on. This is not about tolerance. This is about, is it widespread or is it something that is relatively rare,
You're
Scott?
pounding him over the word widespread. I just would ask you,
Scott,
what is your tolerance for any fraud at all?
Shut your fucking fat mouth and let him get his fucking sentence out. You don't, again, you thought you were going to sit there and say, well, what's your tolerance for how many, and now he's turned the tables on you, and you don't want him to fucking talk because you're going to look like a fucking asshole. You already look like an asshole. Shut up. Take your fucking medicine, asshole.
You
talk to a queen
like that?
Absolutely. Over 6,000 people.
What is your bar for
and
widespread?
She said, my bar is I want no tolerance. I have zero tolerance.
So what is your tolerance for American citizens?
By the way, this isn't the only place this is happening.
What is your tolerance for American citizens whose valid voter registrations are invalidated by incorrect databases? What's your tolerance for that?
None, you feckless cunt. It's the same fucking thing. What they're saying is now because some asshole fucking nitwit who got married, divorced, and can't find the fucking papers, that she might not be able to vote because she can't prove what her name is now. All right. So that one person. So because that one fucking jerk off cannot figure out how to get to vote, that we got to let all these illegals vote. Does that make any fucking sense to you, Bob?
Well, I asked Chad about this earlier because I was concerned about what's in the SAVE Act, what other pork fat bullshit, $10 billion for shrimp reproduction fucking research. And from what it said, there isn't any of that. But what it did say was that there was a concern in regards to people were saying that, well, women won't be able to vote if they've been married and blah, blah, blah. And trying to get to it, but where the fuck is it? Sorry.
I did the same thing because I'm fat, old, and lonely. And at night, I talk to my chatbot to find things.
I'm fat and old, not lonely, but I do it anyway because I need shit answered.
So what I said was, okay, I am going to take you, chatbot, knower of all things, and I want you to take and devise a system that would make it very, very hard for voter fraud. And goddamn, if that thing didn't go right down and give it a 5-point plan. Yeah. And I said, okay, now take that plan that you just made and compare it to the SAVE Act and tell me if the SAVE Act compares to your plan. And it's like almost. It takes 2, but not the 3. So they can fix this if they want to. They don't want to fix this. Republicans don't want to fix this, and Democrats don't want to fix this because then they would be responsible to the fucking voters. So what I'm saying is they can fix this. It's not that hard. I'm a fucking moron, and I have a better fucking plan by chatting with a AI bot than anybody in the fucking Senate has. And it's not that hard. I said, how hard would this be to implement, and how long would it take? And they said it said they could implement it within 6 months. Why won't we do this?
So what chat says is that some issues often mentioned in the media deserve a bit more nuance. Married women changing their last name. News reports often say the bill would prevent married women from voting. The bill does not say that. The concern is more specific. If a person's current legal name doesn't match the citizenship document that they present, for example, a birth certificate with a maiden name, they may need additional documentation linking the names, such as marriage certificate. Whether that becomes a significant practical burden depends on how states implement the law.
Okay. God damn you, Bob. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Mike, so this is what I said to my chatbot. I said, I would like you to research on how each state in the United States performs elections. How secure are those elections from fraud? Take into account which state verifies the voters are eligible to vote and then verifies the identity on election day. And then note any weaknesses in the voting system. Which state is the most vulnerable to election fraud, and make a list of the most to the least. Well, okay. Who do you think's all right, I'm going to quiz you, Bob. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, there's 10 states that are worst. Which ones are they?
All the Democrat ones.
I'm looking. Bob, help me out here, please.
New York.
New York. Yes, where's my fucking bell? Hold on.
I've got one for you here. I'll use my.
I got one. Okay, New York. Yes. What's another one?
New Jersey.
Yes.
California.
Yes.
Colorado.
No.
Damn it. Motherfucker. Illinois.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I don't really know of a lot of other ones.
Okay.
But,
all right.
I'm gonna say, anywhere up there in fucking New England.
All right. Now, let's go to the states that are most secure. Michigan. Michigan was another. No, Michigan was not on the list. Michigan was in the middle tier. All right, Bob, which is the most secure? If you can give me a list of the most secure.
Alabama.
Number 1 on the list. Alabama. Try again.
Georgia.
Georgia, number 3.
Florida.
Florida. Is Florida on there? Florida's not. Florida's the middle tier.
I thought you were going to say Nick.
Yeah. No, no, not this. Not it's not Nebraska.
Thought she was going to say massive two shits. Massachusetts.
All right. So the states commonly placed in the more secure is Alabama, Georgia, Indiana, Kansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, North Carolina, Ohio, Tennessee, Texas, Wisconsin, and then Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Michigan are kinda, but they need photo ID. So when where is the one where I said?
Well, we also do paper ballots here too. Like you get a piece of paper,
Right.
like you use your driver's license. They scan a barcode on the back. You have to sign on the iPad. They give you the R or D ballot. You go with a pen. Do all that shit, and then it goes into a machine. You get a sticker, and see you later.
Yeah, I had a whole episode planned last Monday, the Monday episode on this whole thing, on how it was paper ballots and everything, but we ran out of time, and I could have done a whole episode just on that. So again, here we are. We have that. What could be more important than a secure election? If everybody can cheat on the elections, you don't have a democracy. You do not have a constitutional republic. The voting is, it's tier one of what you have to do here.
But see, that's I don't know what to call it. That's just one, nugget on the fucking, I don't know. It's one barnacle on the boat, okay? Because you also have outside influence money buying people.
Yeah.
That shit needs to stop too.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get foreign money the fuck out of our politics and out of our, I get it. We need them to invest in things. It's part of the whole capitalism thing, but I think they're overly allowed to invest.
So I remember me and Deuce were talking about this on Brand X one day, and I said, you know what? They should take it where corporations cannot donate to political campaigns. And he said, and I can't quote him directly, I can't remember, that there was a Supreme Court decision where they said the corporations are kind of like a person. And I'm like, okay, all right. So they have the right to donate to the candidate of their choice. Okay, that's fine. But they should only be able to donate as much as a person can. They should not be able to donate more because they're a corporation and because they have the money. My issue is that I'll be honest with you, I think everybody should get a certain amount of money, and all these radio stations and TV stations that play these ads, they shouldn't get paid for them. They should have to play them for free as a public service for their license. That's the way that I want to do it. Sparky says, wait till the beginning of October. We'll be talking about a government shutdown. Yeah.
It's every year, twice a year.
So I got another question for you, because I was thinking about this. This was on my mind.
I use my right hand.
Okay, that's good. Right now, we're in the middle of a fucking war. I don't know what gas prices did in your neck of the woods, but right here.
Yeah, they jumped up roughly 40 cents.
Exactly what happened here. 40 cents the gas went up because Trump's like, fuck you. You guys are just tapping us along. And you know what? We're going to just bomb the shit out of you until you knock your shit off. Well, now the Houthis.
Now he's like, 1 minute he's doing deals with China and he's over there in Beijing and everything's great. And then, a week later, he's all like, they're interfering with our elections.
Well, two things could be correct. Right at the same time.
But either you like them or you fucking don't like them.
Have you met Donald Trump?
You don't take my money and then go on the news calling me a bitch.
Donald Trump, if you sit there and say something about Donald Trump that you don't like what he just did, that guy's the dumbest guy I ever met. He's a real nitwit. And then the next day you come out and you say, hey, you know what? I like this thing over here that Trump's doing. This is a good idea. And Trump comes on, one of the nicest guys I've ever met, a real smart guy. I'll tell you what, that guy's intelligent. So this goes back when he was in the casinos. If you praise Trump, he loves you. If you say, that he's wrong, he hates you. He's always been that way.
You mean like Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. But what's going on right now is the fact that he has to, he's got to stop talking. In other words, he's got to stop telling everybody, you know what? They want to sign a deal. We're going to sign a deal. And then they're fucking around with him. He comes, as soon as they sign a deal, he comes running out to the press. They signed a deal. Well, they had no intention of going along with whatever they signed. They're just signing shit so you stop bombing them. So you either got to do
off,
yeah. So you got to do what he's doing right now. You got to go in there and bomb the fucking shit out of them and get them to fucking quit. But the thing is, those people will not quit. They'd rather die than quit. You've got to. It's like you're fighting some guy, and you're just beating the dog shit out of him. He's bloody. He can barely stand up, and he just keeps coming at you. And you're like, what will make this guy stop? You basically almost have to kill him to get him to stop.
Well, every 3 days, it's Iran launched missiles at Lebanon or whatever, all these different Kuwait, whatever, right? Dropping bombs all over the place. I'm just telling myself, like, I thought, they're, Navy's at the bottom of the ocean. They don't have any more resources. We've decimated them. Did you? Then how are they able to continue doing this shit?
I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea what he's doing.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I just had to I tried to go without the fan. I can't do it. I'm over here percolating.
You've got a sex robot that'll go turn your fan on for you. That's nice.
That's about the only.
Your camera
it's so hot when I turned that fan on, it steamed up the lens on my camera. I'm all blurry.
I told you just leave it on, man. Nobody notices.
I know you did.
Silly.
Yeah, the thing again, he's just got to shut his mouth. He comes out and starts talking, and they're like, they signed a deal, and then Iran comes out of the same meeting and says, we didn't sign anything. He's fucking lying. So Trump's been jerked around, and I got to be honest with you. When the Houthis attacked those 2 ships in the Red Sea, that's bad, because now that's the only other place that you can open up where, we can get oil through. And Trump said to them, you know what? You guys better knock your shit off, because if you think what we did to Iran is bad, we're going to do twice as much to you. So knock off your shit.
Oh, durka.
Well, quit. But
we're going to blame Iran.
That's the mom who's like, if I have to tell you one more time, fuck that. Smack him on the ass. Fucking put him in the room. Quit this one. Okay, one more time. You better quit that. No, fuck that. Bomb. See ya.
I mean, sometimes, look, I'm no Trumper. Like, I don't sit there and think that everything he does is great. Like, he's doing some shit right now. I'm like, what the fuck? So now his new thing is, what we're going to do is we're going to let Saudi Arabia enrich its own uranium so that they can have nuclear power. I'm like, what? We just went through this with fucking Iran. And right now, we're friends with Saudi Arabia. Have you been in the Middle East? There hasn't been a rock in the same fucking place since man walked upright. They're always fighting over there. The next thing you know, they overthrow the government, and now they've got uranium again. Will you stop it? They've got more oil than anybody on the planet. They don't need fucking nuclear power. Stop it. What? I don't understand it. The only reason to let them enrich uranium is to have a bomb, because now they're afraid that Iran's going to get one. And if we let everybody in the Middle East have nuclear weapons, well, you might as well just kiss this fucking planet goodbye, because they will just launch them on a counter.
I mean, I'm going to guess they're going to have it around either the Red Sea or the Persian Gulf, Gulf of Oman, whatever, because they're going to need a lot of water to cool that. Like, isn't it extremely fucking hot there, like, all the time?
Oh, yeah.
And nuclear power requires what? Massive cooling towers?
Yeah, well, there's water all around there. You can get, you can draw water out of the Persian Gulf, Red Sea, wherever.
Yeah, I know.
To cool these plants down.
But those are on like the northeast and the southwest of the country. So what are you going to do about the middle?
Fuck the middle.
Have to run power lines right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fuck the middle. They can use oil. They can use oil. You don't need any fucking transmission lines for oil. You build a power plant there, and you don't need as many transmission lines.
What are the odds that Saudi Arabia and Iran patch up things if Iran gets the right person in charge there?
Very good.
Dials it in, and if they patch up things, then enriching uranium. No, we do that for nuclear power plant, not for bomb.
The issue is the people of Iran, the leadership of Iran, believe that they need to start some kind of fucking catastrophe. So the fucking, I don't know, whatever guy comes riding in on a horse and their Jesus comes back. So I was like, they want to start, a nuclear war. So their God comes back. And I'm like, no, that's not how this works. That's not, they will kill, they don't even care about their own people. They killed 50,000 of their own people just for protesting. They shot them and stacked them up like firewood. They didn't have enough body bags for them. Again, that's their people. That's their countrymen. You think they give a fuck about us, the people that they call the devil?
If I was Trump, I would have told the Saudis, all right, you can build some cooling towers, but you have to paint a depiction of the Prophet Muhammad on the side of one of them really big.
Oh, that way they can't attack it.
But, well, they're also not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to draw.
Okay. I didn't get that. I didn't get that part of the joke. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Stop trying to tell jokes.
Oh, shut up, Eric, you faggot. All right.
It's a fucking podcast. Suck my dick.
That was a little on the low side.
That's my bad.
Oh, did you do that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I should have known. Mike would never do something that bad. All right.
Is that better audio?
No, it's horrible. I don't know what are you playing them from?
My Stream Deck. I can't use my fucking.
Your Stream Deck is not coming through. I don't know where it's going, but it's not coming through. It's not working.
It's coming out of my nipples.
Okay. All right. You remember Amy Fisher?
Shut up, Bob.
Thank you. You remember Amy Fisher, right?
Yes. Joey Buttafuoco?
Right. Joey Buttafuoco was a mechanic over in Long Island, and he was fucking around with this 16-year-old, and he was filling her head full of shit. And he said he was going to leave his wife. Well, he was never going to leave his wife. So Amy walked up one day, took a pistol, and shot her right in the head. And
Wasn't that on her own front porch? On her own front porch.
On Amy's own front porch. Or no, on
the Long Island Lolita.
Right. So anyhow, she went to jail for like 7 years or 8 years, and then she got out. And then she was doing some cam girl stuff, and then she was doing some porno and all that other shit. Well, she got married, and she had 3 kids.
Ooh.
The one kid now, Brett Anthony Balera, 25, was just arrested.
His initials are Bab.
Yeah, Bab. Was just arrested because they microwaved their cat.
What?
They microwaved their cat.
Man, I've been wanting to do that. I just never did it.
Well, I got to tell you, there has been fucking. I hate cats. I'm not a fan of cats, but I've never wanted to throw one in a fucking microwave. So, all right, so here's what happened. The animal shelter was called, I don't know why, because they found the cat dead in a clothes basket on the back porch. So they took the cat and they did an autopsy on the cat. And then they found out that it looks like the cat was cooked from the inside like it was microwaved. So now,
I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it's fucking hilarious at the same time. It's
so now he is under arrest for. He's also got some unrelated charges, but he
a waste of pussy.
The cat died of involuntary heat exposure, but did not die quickly.
Involuntary.
Yes.
Maybe he like put the cat toy or the cat treat or the cat bed up, just left the door open and it climbed up in there and went to sleep.
And
He's
the
like,
door
"Oh,
shut
gotcha,
and the microwave went on.
Gotcha,
I don't think that happened. So it said the possible causes of death is microwave exposure, hot water immersion, or steam as alternate possibilities. All Budbugger says the cat smelled like microwave popcorn. Jesus. So
popping.
Anyhow, this guy, her son's a real peach. He's got like 7 years of charges going back, including drug and robbery charges. So, anyhow, I just figured, like, Mike from Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks, he's a real animal lover. So I can see where if he finds out that this guy microwaved a cat, he'll want to go to war with this guy.
Has he ever had Chinese food? Okay.
Wow, that's good microwave cat.
Oh, yeah, it's called House Special.
The
What's your
House
cat name? House Special.
I don't know if you remember, but back when Amy when she shot Mary Jo, that they made like 3 TV, like ABC, CBS, and NBC. They all
of course,
made
they all cashed in on it. Yes.
Right, and the one that I liked was the one with the girl from Who's the Boss. What's her fucking name? Alyssa Milano. Alyssa Milano was the one from CBS. That was the best one. But then they also had
crochet mask.
Yeah, and ABC, they had Drew Barrymore as their Amy Fisher. But all right, this is going nowhere.
Hey, yo, come on, you're a Maselli.
Yeah. There is a family in Orlando that went and DoorDashed, or they. No shit. How about you? Welcome, Cody. Nice to see you here. A family goes to Orlando. They go to the diner. They order $300 worth of food, and they one by one get up and leave, and then the last one leaves, and they dine and ditch.
Are we playing Guess the Race?
We're playing Guess the Race. All right. What do you think the family... Yes, they are a black family. So they have the TV footage, and they had the license plate of the car. So the family gets caught. So the owner...
what year Nissan Altima was it?
I'm not sure, but there was a lot of people there, so I don't think it was an Altima. So the diner calls the family and says, hey, come back, pay the bill, all right? And we won't press charges. They's like, fuck you, we're not paying the bill and all. So they called the cops. So now the cops are out there pressing charges. So I have the owner of the diner. Here's the owner of the diner.
What are you hoping happens here? What are you What are you looking to have happen? Is it jail time, a fine? Do you just want them to pay?
For me, it's no longer about if they wanted to pay the bill. Initially, when I made that first call to them, they could have called back and said, yes, you know what? I messed up. I will pay this bill. And the video would have never even been posted. Mm-hmm. But at this point, for me, it's deeper than just paying the bill. It's the principle of the matter. And what I don't like about it is that they did this with kids. So yes, I do. I'm pressing charges, and I want them to learn their lesson because this is not okay.
And I just really, personally, it's a lesson learned. Like, you need to realize that everything catches up with you. You know, you're living your life like this, but you shouldn't be doing it with the kids. That's number one. Number two, at some point, it's going to stop. So I'm hoping that these two people realize, you know, hey, this isn't the way we want to live, and make a change.
All right. So that's number one. Then the cops got involved. So I have an update. Here's the update.
Hey everyone, so I'm back with another update. Adalia called us back. She came to her senses. She's being extremely apologetic, her and Keith. So what we're going to do is they're going to come on Friday on a Zoom call, and they're going to do a public apology to everybody, to us, the server, and everybody on social media who feels offended by this and feels a certain way. So we appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and accept that from them, and they're paying their check right now over the phone. So just giving everyone an update. Stay tuned. Friday, we're going live.
So let me ask you this. Would that mean that they're going to drop the charges? Because I don't think they should drop the charges. I think they should prosecute them. This way,
they've already pressed them. Are they allowed to drop them at this point? Because this was a criminal act that, like, it's not like an assault where they came in and, you know, like smacked you in the mouth and you can just be like, well, you know, I'm not going to press charges.
I don't know. I would imagine that they can do whatever they want. Yeah, it is a crime. It's definitely a crime.
So he hasn't said whether he's going to drop charges or no?
He did not say there. He said that, you know, they're coming in, they're paying their bill. I have a feeling it sounded to me like they were going to drop the charges on them because we'll drop the bill. Yeah,
we'll just be late on our third Ultima payment.
Mm-hmm. That's all.
I tell you to keep your day job, but you probably don't have one because you're black.
That's right, Yucko. All right. Keeping it in Florida. Here's our last story. Florida man sentenced to life for murdering and attempt to rape a 93-year-old mother.
Attempting?
Oh, you mean anal?
I don't know. Listen, I ran across this story, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I read it, so now that I know about it, you guys got to know about it too. So a 58-year-old Florida man named Javier Risotto Martinez was sentenced to life without parole for murdering his girlfriend's mother, who was 93 years old, in 2022.
Oh, yay!
That sounds like a good old American name, Javier Risotto Martinez.
Yes.
Ran the local taco bus.
They were having a birthday party for the mother. He skipped the birthday party, and then when they dropped her back off at the assisted living facility, he shows up. He gets let in by another resident. He attempts to rape her, and he strangles her to death. You think that's bad, right? Here's the worst part. They found out by researching and going through his stuff that he was watching porn involving older women the days before the murder. He kept watching it while he was inside committing the crime, and he was watching granny porn again when he was driving home afterwards.
So he's into guilt.
No, he's into fucking old women. That's his thing. That's his kink.
Gilf, grandma.
Gilf. I thought you said
grandma
guilt.
I love forever.
Yeah. Yes, that's it. So I'm saying wood chipper. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you're going to go life without parole, and then he got another 10 years on top of that for something else. I forget what it was. So yeah, he's never getting out of jail. Hopefully for that.
Yeah, I wonder if the fellow inmates, the way they are about what do they call them, chomos in jail, the child molesters.
Oh yeah.
If they're they fuck with them hard, basically to the point where they fucking die. And I wonder if they're going to do that to this, if they have the same kind of
would it be the same
towards those who do this kind of stuff?
Elder abuse, yeah. That's interesting. I don't know. I'm not really up on the culture of what's that called? I'm not up on the culture of the prison population. All right, Bob, we're gonna have to get into some voice messages.
So you've got some?
I have 2.
Oh boy,
I know. All right, here we go. Who do you think the first one's from?
Dean.
Here we go.
Sick fuck Dean.
Hey peeps, little white Dean here. How you doing? The Duchess made it, partying with the Duchess. I have a question for you. Why do shower heads have 11 holes?
Bob, why do shower heads have 11 holes?
I've never counted.
I haven't either, but I'll take Dean's word for it. Let's find out.
Because Jews have 10 fingers.
Jews have 10 fingers. All right. I'm going to give you 3 guesses for this next voicemail. All right. Who do you think it is? Take your time.
Jose. I'm trying to guess from the pool.
Okay.
Then it's Sparky. Well, it not another Star Wars joke.
All right.
It's from
the
Duchess.
Duchess. It's from Duchess. Here we go.
Good evening, bunker dwellers. This is the Duchess, live from Michigan. I thought I would call in a joke for tonight. What's the difference between orphans and pyramids?
What's the difference between orphans and pyramids?
One's a human being and one's a building.
Okay.
For starters.
Let's go with that.
What's the point?
Pyramids have mummies. I hope everybody's having fun. And I will check in soon. Love you guys. Bye.
All right.
That's my vote on that joke.
All right, Bob. Want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Oh, do you have anything else? I ran through all my stuff. I didn't even ask you if you had anything.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure? Because if you have anything, let me know.
Is there going to be an after show?
I'm sure there's probably, yes. Let's do an after show because this was so much fun.
I haven't seen fucking Bruce in here, so as he was talking about.
He's boycotting.
What?
He's boycotting because Duchess is in here.
Oh, because there ain't no feet on it. Okay.
Yeah, there's no feet. He needs defeat. All right, Bob's going to put his feet up. Oh, I just saw where you left nut, Bob. All right, let's go. Who's going to do the readout? You, me?
Oh, yeah, because I'm going to do so well at it.
All right, you want
Just
me to do
fucking
it?
clip one from last episode and fucking tag it to the end.
How dare you? We're not going to
say goodbye.
All right, here we go. I'm going to try to do this where I don't hurt anybody's ears.
If you want me to do it, I'll do it. I don't care.
Well, I don't care either. Let us know who's going to read it. If you're going to read it, I'll shut up. If I'm going to read it,
I'll do it. Just play
there
the
we
fucking
go.
music.
I've got the readout. I can play it.
No. I want to hear Bob do this. It's going to make
Blink,
my day.
blink.
Here we go. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Boomer Bunker. We'd love for you to become a bunker driller and join us live. Catch our live streams every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch. If you just found us, be sure to follow or subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app so you never miss a new episode. And hey, while you're there, do us a solid. Share the show, tell a friend, leave a review. It really helps. For show updates, shenanigans, and general tomfoolery, follow us on social media. All the links are in the show notes, or simply visit boomerbunker.com. We'd love to hear from you. Got something to say? Shoot us an email at theboomerbunker@gmail.com or send a text. Leave a voicemail at 856-477-1935.